everybody, it's Jenna from Jenna's Stitches. What am I going to say after that? Because my whole brain just went blank. Welcome to my channel if you are new here. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking it out. If you like it, please think about liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, doing all that fun stuff. I would really appreciate it. And if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate that as well. And I'm going to be filming quite a few videos right now. Well, not quite a few. 3 to be specific, maybe 4. So just so you guys are aware, you'll probably see me in the same shirt most of the week coming up because I'm going to film all the videos right now. But the first video I have for you guys will be going up today, which is Saturday, January 14th. I feel like something special about January 14th. Huh. I don't know. Nope, can't think of anything. Something about the date stuck out though. But today's video is kind of like a yarn show and tell and maybe a little bit of a yarn review. That's actually what I'm doing right now, is just crocheting up some swatches of this yarn. But I did get some of the new Caron cakes, both the cinnamon swirl cakes and the blossom cakes. I'm going to be putting both in this video rather than making 2 separate videos. But I did purchase 2 colorways of both of the yarns. So I got 2 of the swirl cakes and 2 of the blossom cakes to show you guys. And I'm just finishing up a little bit of a swatch of the swirl cakes. So we will talk about that one first. And then we'll talk about the blossom cake after. So like I said, I purchased 2 of the cinnamon swirl cakes in 2 different colorways. So the first colorway I got is the Tropical Breeze colorway. So here it is. It's pretty, but it's not as pretty as it was on the website. I feel like Tropical Breeze, in my mind at least, should not have this olive green color in it. I think everything else about it is fine. That olive green is just standing out to me, and it's throwing off the cake. But it's gorgeous. I love it. First feel of this, it is really soft. But honestly, there's really nothing too special about these. It is a standard acrylic yarn. It's a medium number 4 weight. 100% acrylic. There's 407 yards in this cake. They recommend a US size H or 5 millimeter, and it's 8 ounces. And I said that all in a very weird order, but there you go. That's all the information about the yarn. So it is the cinnamon swirl cakes, and I know everybody has been comparing these to the Hobbii or Hobby, however you want to say it, Hobbii, Horizon yarn. And I actually have one here that we can look at next to it. It definitely not the same colorway at all. The colorway that I have in the Horizon yarn isn't a colorway in the Cinnamon Swirls yarn, but I do have one that we can look at to kind of compare in person. So here is the Horizon. Now, this is a medium number 4. The Horizon is considered a light DK number 3. And it definitely is. It is a little bit thinner. How can I do this? So here's the comparison. If I can hold it. And you can definitely tell that there is a thicker what am I trying to say? The cinnamon swirl cake is thicker than the Horizon. Feel wise, to me, they feel identical. I know a couple other people had said this is nowhere near as soft as this. They feel exactly the same to me. The only thing I feel a little bit different is this is a little bit smoother than this. I can feel the yarn more here, if that makes any sense, than I can here. And other than that, that's really the only thing I can. And they look a little bit different too. This one looks more tighter. There we go. I guess it feels tighter, it looks tighter than this, but of course this is a number 3, this is a number 4. And this also is a 100% anti-pilling acrylic, where this is just 100% acrylic. I haven't worked with this in a while, but I do remember, because I've had 2 of these, I do remember when I made the project, I did not like working with this yarn because of the way it felt on my hook. So I'm interested to see if when I work with this more, I feel the same way, because that would be my true test of like how similar they are. Other than the color direction of the cakes, really that's only the biggest similarity to me, is that the color construction is in the same manner. Other than that, it's a different weight. It's not 100% anti-pilling. It's just 100% acrylic. So really, that's the only thing that I would say they're similar about, is the color construction of it. But to me, they feel the same too, honestly. Definitely not the same yarn, though. I wouldn't say you could replace the Cinnamon Swirl with the Horizon at all. I mean, I guess you could if you really wanted to, but first impression, I mean, it's very pretty. There's really nothing special about it, though. It doesn't feel like the softest yarn in the world. It's not like blowing me away or anything. And for a $12.99 price tag, as much as I love Caron Cakes, and I will definitely be buying more because I just have no control, they don't really wow me too much. But as of this moment, and I can't say this for sure because I can never stay true to what I say, my plan is to only buy a few of the, I believe it's called Bay colorway. It's the blue and green one. That one, for some reason, is really, really sticking out to me, and I want to maybe buy a couple of those to make either a cardigan or a hat and cowl set. But other than that, I don't think I'll be getting any more of the Caron Swirl cakes. And I know exactly what I'm going to make with the 2 that I have. The second colorway I bought in it is the Mai Tai colorway. And this one's gorgeous. I love it so much. So we got some purple, or fuchsia, I would say. Some pink, some yellow, and some orange. So all the same specs because it is a cinnamon swirl cake. And I really like this one more than the Tropical Breeze as far as the colorway goes. And I did make a tiny little swatch when I first started the video of it crocheted up. So I did a chain of 10, single crochet row, a half double, and then a double crochet. It crochets perfectly fine. I was using my Susan Bates eye hook. The label does call for an H, I believe I said. Yep, a US H. So, 5mm. I just bumped it up to an I 5.5 because I didn't look at the label first. This is the standard hook I would use for this type of yarn. I do prefer an H hook. That is my go-to hook, especially with 4-weight, but I feel like I is more reasonable. And as tight as my single crochets and half doubles are, I don't think you would really need to go down to that H. Even my double crochets are nice, so I think the eye hook worked perfectly fine. But it crocheted up really well, no issues with it at all. It frogs very nicely, but it is a 100% acrylic, so I don't see why it wouldn't. But you can see it's not getting hung up at all. And it was nice on my hook, but again, no different than crocheting with any standard 100% acrylic. Big twist, Red Heart. I mean, it's a little bit softer than Red Heart, but I've heard Red Heart is a lot softer now. I haven't bought any in a while, but I heard it's a lot softer than it used to be. But even the only difference, honestly, the only difference I'm seeing in this that I would not see in something like Red Heart Big Twist, I love this yarn, Premier Basic, is that these are variegated cakes. Other than that, it is just your standard 100% acrylic yarn. And with a $12.99 price tag, is that colorway really worth it? But like I said, I will be buying more because I really want some of that Bay colorway, even if it's just to make a hat and cowl set. So maybe I'll just buy one because that's what these are going to be, is hat and cowl sets. Or cowl or just cowls. I'm not really sure yet, but I know that's the direction I'm going with them. So even if it's just to make a hat and cowl, I want one of the bays because it's beautiful. And that leads us into the Blossom Cakes. And I am going to pause right here for a minute so I can crochet up that swatch. You guys obviously aren't going to see anything, but I will be right back. Okay, so I have my swatch made up for the Blossom Cake, so we will talk about the yarn and then I will show you that swatch. I will warn you, the second cake that I'm going to show that I just made the swatch out of, I pulled from the center and a whole ball came out, so it's a mess right now. I'm not going to fix it, but the first colorway I got was Macaw. And again, these are the Blossom Cakes that just came out. They are also a medium number 4. Does call for the same crochet hook, so US size H, 5mm. It is 61% cotton and 39% acrylic. 8 ounces, 481 yards. Again, US price is $12.99 for these, and for some reason Michael sent me 2, which I'm not going to complain. But I know for a fact I didn't order 2 because they were buy one get one half off, so why would I get 5 cakes? And I checked my invoice too. I did not order 2, so I got an extra macaw, which I'm not going to complain about. This yarn is extremely soft. Like, I love it. I probably will definitely be buying quite a few of these. The other colorway that's calling out to me that I did not purchase is the pink and gray one, and I don't know the name of it off the top of my head. I want to say grapefruit. No. I don't know. It's the pink and gray one though, and it's really calling out to me. I want to get that to, again, either make a hat and cowl set or a cardigan. I'm leaning more towards a cardigan, but it's giving me serious Enid vibes from Wednesday, and I really, really want it. So I think I'll be picking up more of that. And I really do love this Macaw colorway, but the colors are pretty muted, and not that I mind it too much. I still think it's gorgeous. I just thought it was a little weird, especially for a springtime collection. Even with that tropical breeze, like throwing in that olive green in the cinnamon swirl cake makes it a little bit more fall-y, for me at least. You would think spring, you know, everything's coming back to life after winter. You want those bright and vibrant colors, and that olive green just throws off that whole cake for me. And I'm kind of getting the same vibes off of this. Like, I don't think spring when I see this. Like, this orange could have been brighter. This blue, definitely. But it's still gorgeous, and I love it. But I feel like the colorways are a little bit muted in these. At least for this one. And there was a few other ones, too, that I thought were pretty muted. And I believe off the top of my head, I could be wrong, but I think there's 10 colorways of each. But I know the cinnamon swirl, I don't know if I've heard anything about the Blossom Cakes, but I know the cinnamon swirls that I just showed, there is 4 colorways that are in store that aren't online. And I don't know if that's going to be a like permanent thing, but there is 4 other colorways that they're selling in the stores that aren't available online. You can't even see them online. And I believe somebody said that the 4 that are being sold in store only are limited time only, where the rest of them don't say limited time only, because usually like right up here with Caron Cakes, oh, like the other one that I have that I haven't shown yet, I'll show it in a second, is a limited time only. So I heard that the 4 that aren't available online are limited time only, so maybe that's why they're only selling them in stores. But I don't know if that's the same for Blossom Cake, but just keep that in mind. There are 4 colorways of the cinnamon swirls that as of right now are not even shown on the website, but they are available in store. So I believe there is 14 of the cinnamon swirl colorway and 10 or 12 of the Blossom Cakes. Probably should have done my research first, but I didn't think to talk about it until I said it. But that was the Macaw, and then the other one I got is, I'm looking at the front of the label like that's where the name of it is, Passion Fruit. And this is the one that I just pulled out a whole bunch of yarn from. But I love this one. some reason this is like my feels right now is these pinks and orange, because I said I love this one too and they're very similar, which is weird because that is not me at all. I'm usually not a pink fan, which again is weird because my hair's pink, but I love this. It's gorgeous. And some people are comparing this to Picasso from Ice Yarns, and I can see where that similarity is coming from. And the little swatch I made, I mean, I think it's just the feel of it. Other than that, I'm not really seeing any comparisons either. Maybe the little bit of halo on it because it does have a little bit of fuzz to it, but it's so super soft and squishy. And I did crochet up a little swatch, same as I did with the other one. So I chain 10, did single crochets, half double crochets, and double crochets. It crochets up very nicely. Use the same hook, so a US size I. It almost felt like I was crocheting with nothing. Like I couldn't even feel the yarn gliding over my hook. That's how like lightweight it is. And honestly, if I couldn't feel this in, and drop it. If I couldn't feel it in my fingers, I would feel like I'm holding nothing. It is so super lightweight, which for a number 4 is a little weird to me because you would think the weight of the yarn would still be there, but honestly, it's so super light. And it crocheted up very nicely, like I just said. Let's see how it frogs. No issues at all. It's not getting hung up at all, which it does have that little fuzz on it, or halo, whatever you want to call it. So the fact that it's not getting hung up is great. Oh, it just did. But I just got down to my chain, so I mean, I was able to frog almost all of that without it getting hung up on itself, but it did a little bit there on the chain, but I still got it completely undone with no damage to the yarn, so no problem there. So I really, really, really like the Blossom Cakes. As I work with them more, maybe my opinion will change. That was a pretty small swatch, but I highly doubt it. I think I've mentioned before, and you definitely can see behind me that I'm a huge Caron fan. Latte cakes and cloud cakes are like my favorite yarn. I have tons of the crystal cakes. This whole cube right here is filled with skinny cakes. Like, I just love the Caron cakes. The price right now is just ridiculous to me. $12.99 is crazy. So I probably won't be buying too many while they're full price. The only reason I bought these is because I had to get some googly eyes, and they don't have them in any of the stores around me, so I had to order them online, and I wasn't going to place an order for just some dollar googly eyes. And then I had like $10 in vouchers, so I used that on top of them being buy one get one half off, and I only purchased 4. Remember, they gave me the 5th one for free for whatever reason. Probably just a packing error. But the Blossom Cakes I'm really, really loving. They're so super soft. I can't wait to actually make something out of it. Definitely going to be a wearable and see how it wears. These cinnamon cakes still, they're gorgeous, and I can't wait to make something up with those. I actually have the pattern ready to go for one of them. I don't know which one I'm going with first. Probably this one, since I just love the colorway so much. But I already know what I'm going to make with it. I got the pattern printed out, ready to go. I just don't want to start it until I finish some few other things first. But really, nothing special about the cinnamon cake. So I think the only one I'll be buying of that one is going to be the Bay. But the Blossom Cakes, I can't say yet. I definitely know I'm going to get that pink and gray one. But if I get any more over time, we'll see. I definitely want to work with it more and see how it wears before I purchase more besides that pink one. But I do really, really like it, and it's super, super soft. So there is my little review of it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments down below if you've purchased any yet and what your thoughts are on it. But I hope this helps everybody. I know quite a few channels are coming out with, you know, show and tells of it or reviews. But, you know, we all have our own opinions. So my feeling on it could be completely different from somebody else's. So you never know. I'm a Caron person. I love Caron cakes. So I'm a little bit more partial to them and a little bit more biased than other people who might not be, you know, the biggest Caron fans or don't gravitate to Carons like I do. So you never know what you're going to find. So I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you found it helpful, and I will see you all, for me, in just a minute with the next video, but for you guys it will be tomorrow. Bye.